Boom. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
All right. I think we live, man. I think we live in living color. What's going on, man? How you doing?
In living color. Oh man, heard that in a minute.
What What's up, everybody? Welcome to MTG After Dark. I'm your boy Q. Hey, listen, my co-host Miss Arbor is on the way to the house right now, so she can jump on with us. But listen, hey, thank you so much for joining us on tonight. Listen, we are live and in color, and today's topic is called a man's world, and we're gonna have a grown folks conversation on tonight with about some of you lady folks and all this good stuff, or whatever you decide to do in your own personal time is none of my fucking business, but we welcome you to After Dark anyway. So I got my boy with me on tonight. Listen, I know that he's gonna have an ultra deep perspective about some of the topics we're gonna talk about tonight, especially involving our brothers and our sisters. My boy, the name of your show is What Men Can't Say. What Men Can't Say. And so his name is Taylor Dean. CSA stands for Common Sense Advisor. What's up, bro? How you doing? Thank you for coming.
Doing pretty good. Getting my feet wet again. I took a little hiatus, a little break. But I think I started up a little trouble now, so I'm ready to get back in this deal.
I'm with that, bro. Let's create a whole lot of ruckus on tonight. I'm with that.
Cool, I'm with it. Let's go. What we doing?
Yeah, let's do it, man. So listen, real quick before we get started, definitely, man, tell us how we can reach you and all that good stuff and following you and all that. Let us know how we can find you.
Well, I'm Taylor DCSA, of course, the common sense advisor, not dealing with finances and stuff. Ain't that good. But you can follow me on everything is whatmencan'tsay.com. But if you just go to whatmencan'tsay.com, you can get me on social medias, you can get me for services, anything you want, whatmencan'tsay.com. Just type that in, it'll pop right up. Easy.
That'll work, bro. That'll work. I appreciate it, man. And, thank you again for coming. Listen, thank you so much, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter Live. Thank you so much, Periscope. We appreciate you guys sharing our videos and all that good stuff. Thank you so much to all our viewers. And right now, of course, I'm sharing on Facebook. Y'all know how I like to do it a little bit when we share on Facebook. I like to call out a couple of the groups that we share on Facebook just to say thank you so much for letting us share to you guys. And let me see who I want to start with tonight. Let me see. I'm clicking this button right now because I got to do everything a little backwards. But we're on the Vision Public Group. Thank you so much for letting us share to you, Golden Tongue Entertainment. What's up, people? How y'all doing at Golden Tongue? Project Producing Alliances Together. What's up, people? Thank you so much for letting us post to you. A New Vision Streaming Channel. What's up, people over there? Thank you so much for letting us post. Our girl Nita Peter, Miss Nita Peter. What's up, sis? Thank you so much for letting us post in Mimi Sensation, Black Wall Street Network. Thank you so much. Our funny show, The Real Seductive, and the list goes on and on and on. So thank y'all so much for letting us post to you. We appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get started, bro. So I have this little meme that I'm going to read. And the meme, I'm gonna see if I can paraphrase the meme because I think it really makes sense. So I think the meme is really something to talk about, especially when it involves women and black women, especially when they talk about they want to get married and what they doing with their bodies and all that kind of other stuff. So I'm gonna pull this meme up, man. I know you're not gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna read it. But let me hang on just a second. Let me see. I know we got a comment. I'll put it up in a second. But this meme is crazy to me. It says, check this out, bro. It says, two people are dating, and the woman mentions that she is saving sex for her husband, and the guy is cool with that. But he then mentions that they should go always Dutch on their dates because he's saving his money for his wife. He says that the woman points out that that's not cool and that he shouldn't take her on dates just because she doesn't want to have sex. And he says, well, that's not really the case, but he clarifies just like sex, finances, and everything else should be reserved for marriage. Was he wrong for telling her that?
Hmm. Was he wrong for telling her that?
Yeah, that struck me real quick. That kind of struck me across my chest for a second. Yeah, that struck me across my chest because I was trying to figure out, okay, you saving yourself for marriage and all this good stuff. Just in case if you guys are joining the conversation, I just read an actual meme. Long story short, I'm gonna repeat it so my boy can answer. And of course, I'll be looking out for Miss Arbor while she coming in as well. But again, young lady and a young man, they went on a date. They're talking about this dating, and then all of a sudden, she tells him that she is not going to have sex until she's married. All right, great. We all understand that. But he tells her, okay, well, that's cool. That's no problem. We can work with that. However, then my money and resources and everything else is going to be reserved for marriage. And I think that anytime that we decide that we're going to do anything, we should just go Dutch. She said that wasn't cool. He said, well, okay, I'm just clarifying it because it really don't have nothing to do with sex. That's kind of what he implied. And was he wrong for saying that?
No, but he's that's tough. But no, he wasn't wrong for saying it. But it also sounded like he was trying to get back at her to an extent. So,
Yeah.
so you can play it both ways, but almost pretty much what he's saying is pimping it home. That's pretty much what he's saying. Because you give me the sex, I give you the money. That's pretty much what he said. But he wasn't wrong, but she low key was wrong because she's like, well, what you mean by that? But it depends on what all that means too, by the money. Like, what do you mean? You ain't gonna buy me a car or a bag or whatever like that. So that's fair. That is fair though, but he wasn't wrong. That's fair. Because if I'm looking for sex and you looking for finance, that's an even trade. Because you want one thing, I want the other thing.
Pretty much.
it's really that simple. It's not even...
I mean, pretty much. And my thing is like, okay, even though, you first off, how you know your sex even that good to wait till marriage? How you even know? Don't get me wrong, and I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Listen, don't nobody come to me talking about marriage and you talking about we ain't having sex because we gonna have sex. I'm an Aquarius, okay? We fucking, okay? That's just what's gonna happen. Don't come to me talking about, hey, I want to wait. Okay, well, you didn't wait on that last fool. I mean, why I got to wait? I'm just saying. Why I got to wait? Oh, okay. Just because you want somebody, now all of a sudden you done made up in your mind that you want to be, I want to be wholesome when I get married. But no, you ain't gonna be wholesome with me because I want to freak. If I'm gonna get married, I want to freak. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you got going on before we get there. Because if I don't like it, I can't take it back.
There ain't no return policy on your
no
situation. Jeez.
Ain't no man, because marriage is a commitment, and some women think that it's like, okay, it's cool for you to start talking about, well, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. Okay, well, find the man that's going to be able to get with you, that's going to meet that standard. That ain't no standard of mine. That's a rule of thumb. When you come at me, we get to that place, whatever case it is, we'll work up to it. And I ain't saying I'm just gonna follow up in it, but my thing is, understood and know that once we get to know each other pretty good, the draws is coming off of both parties. They coming off. Period. For me. But people say I got a problem, man. People say I'm retarded, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna play both roles in the sense. Okay, but here's the deal. As long as two people understand what the rules and regulations are in the beginning, it is what it is. Now, if you changing it in between the game, you get what you get. So, like what you're saying, Q, you say, hey, look, I'm just gonna let you know, we fucking, we gonna have sex, we gonna do it. So if you ain't with that, you might as well just go on and keep it pushing because that's what I require. That's one of my requirements to get this job or to get these other benefits you're looking for. And
Right.
it's the same thing with a woman, vice versa. But see, here's the trick. Here's the trick. See, women play stupid a lot. Not all. But sometimes women play dumb and they'll say, well, don't lie to me, just be straightforward. But then when the man be straightforward and he say, oh, really, I don't want to have sex with you. I just want some head from time to time. What man does that? Who you but that's where women play that back and forth. And most women not used to men just being straight. That's what that is. That's usually what that is. Because if you said that to a woman gonna be like, damn, that's all you want. But guess what though? But watch how I flip it the other way. How women do it. But women be straightforward all the time. What car you drive? How many baby moms you got? How many kids you got? Where you work? What do you do for a living? Stuff like that. Hey, your teeth fixed. Are you married? Do you got baby mama drama? And they ask you all these 955,000 questions. But then when you have your requirements, then all of a sudden, see.
Right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's not good.
Man, and you know that just balls me sometimes, bro, because I just think that women, not all of them. I'm not gonna say everybody because this is not for everybody, but I will say that the majority of women sometimes they think that there's this expectation that they want to set, but then when you turn around and not really just essentially like you say it's situation, but when you turn around and you say, okay, well, yeah, this is what's up. It's like they act like you offend them, and they act like they say that they want somebody that's gonna be real and straightforward with them, and I don't want this and I don't want that. But see, I'm a code switcher. You know, I can be professional and I can be hood. You know, I can do what I want to do. You know, and a lot of people can't take some of that. And then the first thing they say, well, you know, he a weak ass and he this and he that. Why? Because he telling you what he want, and he not gonna let you just get away every time you turn around because you'll hold him to that same standard. Are you serious right now? You for real? So we can't have that, right? Oh, because we a man, right? We supposed to just hold everything and let you do what you want to do. That's what that is. I'm just
that's like on my platform. That's why my platform is called What Men Can't Say. I talk about what a man really want to say, but we have to be politically correct, or we have to watch how you say it, or you have to deliver it correctly, or you could have came another way with that, or you could have guided your way through that, or you could have brought something to the table. See how I'm going through I got to go through all these just to get what I really want to say. Well, you didn't have to say
right.
It's just, but as women, when they come to you, they be like, you know what, baby, I ain't tolerate you yelling at me. Baby, I ain't tolerate you looking like that. You can't be doing that around me. You know, you got to handle that. What? Oh, but see, you can do this and do this. But when I say, hey, you know what? We can go on a few dates or whatever like that. But I want to test some draws out right quick. At least let me stick a finger into something. You know what I'm saying? I need to figure out what's going on. And then, I need you to cook me a meal or two, see if you know how to cook, see where this is headed. Then they'll say, "Are you trying to get something for free? You better do this, do that, do this." Wait, well, first of all, we're practicing. This is a mutual, this ain't no I have to. We didn't sign no contract that say I have to do anything. This is a, hey, you want to give this a go? This is a verbal commitment right now. That's what this is. And if you ain't with it, let's keep it moving to the next one. Easy breezy. It's really simple, but a lot of women make it complicated. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh my God. Yep, man. I'm with you. And kudos to the brother that said that shit. I'm with that. I'm just with these standards is getting on my nerve, but that's all right because without women, what would we be? What would we be? Man, okay, bro. So I'm really waiting for Arbor to come on in, but Arbor, we just get started without you, man. So I ain't tripping. Me and Taylor really having a good time and already, and this conversation is really, important, and I think that y'all should share this, bro. right now. Don't you leave without sharing this broadcast. So let me go ahead and pull up another one of these questions, bro. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna look at. Oh, there's Arbor. All right, bro. Trouble done entered the room. So hang on just a second. Trouble done entered. Hang on. Let me see.
I know the hell you're not talking about me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the star of the show has arrived. Miss Arbor, not Barbara, my co-host, is in the house. What's up, Miss Arbor, not Barbara?
How's it going? Hi, Taylor.
Hey, how you doing, love? What's going on?
I'm good.
I bet you are.
You know
I bet she is.
Fuck you sideways.
I can fuck sideways. Right on to the side, and we get it on in there to the side. We don't play. I told you all I need to do is lubricate these joints with some goddamn what you tell
taking
me?
Your collagen. Oh, like all of a sudden you just feel like you need to stretch once you start taking it for a while. It's like your joints come alive. It's beautiful.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised that y'all could hear me because my headset been laying on my damn bed for the longest.
I can hear you clear. You hadn't even changed when you put the headphones in.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's been clear the whole time.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you.
I can hear you clear. You hadn't even changed when you put the headphones in. Yeah, now we got a feedback.
Now
whatever you did.
What's that?
Man, you know what? Bootleg ass headset. All right, y'all. So Miss
Arbor, so many
Arbor,
conversations going on. I can't see you online. I was trying to share.
I don't know what you. Okay, so Reggie was the same. He just texted me that. He said I can't see the broadcast. I'm like, what you talking about? Now I had some serious technical difficulties before getting on, and as you can see, I'm on my phone, and so I'm looking at this. I see Mash Gas online. What's going on? But I've shared it and everything, so people know that we own. So I'll share it on my page and shit, and I'll share it with you. You don't see it at all?
I don't, and I'm scrolling and all that, so I'll find it eventually.
Okay, I'm sharing it on my page right now, so just go to my page and you'll be
able to see. It might mean the people that I normally share with don't need to see it tonight.
Why?
Because you always up to some shit.
Me? That's some bull.
The lies.
Shit.
So tell me what kind of lies has he started talking to you about so far, so I can just come in and fix this shit now.
Yeah, go ahead, Taylor. You take it away, man.
The lies. Ain't been too many lies so far. You know, it's been pretty truthful. But pretty much the setup has been the man is saying, hey, look, I'm gonna hold back my finances since you're gonna hold back your sex. So since you saving your body for your husband, I'm gonna save my finances for my wife, and that's how we gonna do it. Just be cut and dry. Just be cut and dry.
What's up, Ms. Montgomery?
What? I don't understand the problem.
I think she kind of agreed with it, Taylor. I think she did.
Oh yeah, that's easy. That's pretty simple.
That was pretty simple. That's pretty simple. Miss Arbor, would you do me a favor, because I'm on my phone and that you're here and you're such a wonderful attendant for me. Thank you so much for helping me. Would you read the questions for us on tonight? Now I have a couple over here already queued, and so I'm gonna read those first. I want us to go through those first, and then it's only a couple of them, and then we'll take those other two. And so Taylor, these questions, everybody, just real quick. Of course, the name of the conversation: It's a Man's World. That's what we're talking about. We don't give a shit what Beyonce say.
But it ain't nothing.
World. It's a man's world. And so we having a grown folks conversation with my boy Taylor D and CSA. And we're gonna go ahead and get the questions started. So like I was saying, Taylor, what happens is, man, I ask random women, you know, that I just kind of ran across. Everybody's not kin to me, everybody's not. And so I just asked them a question. I said, hey, listen, if there was a panel of guys that you were sitting in front of, and this panel that you're sitting in front of, you ask them questions based on relationships that you would want to know to come out of your mouth for men. what would you want to ask them? And so I got these questions from random, like I said, from random men. I mean, from random women. I'm sorry, and they gave me some great answers. They really, really did. I mean, some great questions, and I can't wait to dive into them because I say, y'all check the show out because listen, we're gonna go ham on these questions, and I don't give a shit about your feelings.
Yeah, in case you hadn't said the disclaimer, 18 and up is legal. We prefer 26 and up because then your brain has finished developing and you might have some common sense. This is entertainment purposes only, so it's our opinion and we really don't give a fuck what you think. So enjoy or get gone. Welcome, Taylor.
Well, yeah, welcome, brother. I mean, I had to let Miss Arbor give you the proper.
That was for the audience, not for him. I figured you vetted him already. He was prepared. Did you not explain to him what we do?
I told him you were on the way. And I said, "Oh, here comes trouble."
The best trouble you'll ever have.
All right. So thank you so much, Miss Arbor. Real quick, I can't. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. I don't think I can pull this up. Hang on. Let me see. I was trying to pull our sponsorship stuff up, but I'm on my phone and I don't feel like scrolling. But Felicia, we love you. FNS Tax Services. Give her a telephone call. I think I got the number real quick. I may have the number memorized. Oh, there it is. 214-927-3660. F. Howard at FNSTaxServices.com. Give her a telephone call. Make sure you do that right now. Right now. Go. All right. So, Miss Arbor, let's do it. So I'm gonna read this question real quick. This came to me. I had to put this question in my phone when I was driving. So this question, hang on, let me see. I don't want that one. That's nasty. Let me see.
It's gonna go with the questions I have.
No, I have one right here. You ready? Right. I definitely wanted to ask this question. Then I'll let you ask a couple, and we can probably go back and forth. How about that?
That works for me.
All right, cool. So it says here, how can we, as Black men and women, to view the family union as a piece of a larger view and stop viewing it as it's all about them? So I'm thinking what she's saying is how do families, Black families, men and women, view ourselves as a unit to increase the family unit and stop being so selfish and I guess people not to be all about themselves. So I guess maybe what she's trying to say is, I guess how like some families teach their people kind of not to want to be bothered with this or not want to be bothered with that. And sometimes it turns into a separation of the family, especially when it comes to everybody just about themselves. And we all know sometimes that selfish people breed selfish people. And so I'm trying to figure out what the question meant, but I guess it's trying to explain it. So are y'all just as confused as me, or should I go to the next question?
I really am, but the first thing I can say that might relate to this is, why the fuck are you married? You don't get married unless you are willing to sacrifice some of your happiness for your partner. If you're not trying to outlove each other, why are you there? Outserve each other, outlove each other, hustle together. The fuck?
Woo! Boy, that was ruthless. But
how was that ruthless? I mean, it's just the truth.
All right, so this is what I'm getting from this. What she's trying to say is what I've heard this before. So what she's trying to say is, how do we grow as Black people? Meaning, how do we keep our families going? Now, this is where I'm gonna get cussed out right here. All right, so whoever's watching this, if y'all already know. If you don't know me by now, you're about to find out. So here it is. You have to start with the woman. Simple. Because majority of the women right now, they have been given these power of gray skulls, and they've been given the emoji con, they've been given the sword, they've been getting Thor's hammer. Put like this: they like the power, but they don't like the responsibility. They're enjoying the credit, but they don't want the debt. They want the money, but they don't want the work. They like the glamour, but they don't want to be criticized. Okay? They want to be the head of the household, but they don't want the accountability. They want the praise, but they don't want to be put down. Now watch this. Now watch I flip it. See, the men, they have to take the credit and take the debt. They have to take the rise and they have to take the fall. Women want to be equal, but they only want to be equal when the praise kicks in. But they don't want to be equal when stuff starts going wrong. I'll give you a quick example. I'm going to go right to the family. There it is. I'm not saying all. That's not what I'm saying.
Take the show lineup off. You can't see my name.
So here it is. You have a man and a woman. I'm making an example. I'm just making an example to get to the family. Watch this.
I'm watching.
Take away the dad. Dad does not exist. Boy grows up, becomes a professional athlete, becomes a doctor, becomes a lawyer,
shows up,
becomes a minister. Everybody says, "Great job, mom. You did an amazing job. Boy, girl, you raised that boy. Girl, right? Mom by herself still. Same lady. Let's flip it this time. Boy grows up being a murderer, rapist, lazy, Madden King, something like that.
Because your daddy wasn't here.
Your daddy wasn't here. He didn't have a father.
Wow.
Right? Now, I'm gonna flip it right back again. Boy grows up, professional athlete, great athlete, minister, doctor, lawyer, but they do not say what? Man, your daddy wasn't here. Man, he did an awesome job. Bring it back again. Flip it back the other way again. Why is it that she gets the praise, but she don't get the downfall? But watch this. Flip it the other way with the dad. Kid grows up, be a great kid, amazing. They say, "Oh, you did a great job, Dad. So where's the lady of the house? You know, where's the mama? Who helped you?" That's what I said. Who helped you? My daddy can't just do it. Oh, but watch. Flip it the other way. Oh man, girl grows up, be a hoe, be a prostitute. Dude falls down the wayside. They say he must have molested her. He did her wrong. He shouldn't even have that kid. Interesting, isn't it? So if you already have this preconception of what men are and the preconception of what women are, then you want to be as the, now we're going back to family, Black family. And you constantly keep feeding that to children, generation after generation. And the thing is, remember, you can't have it both ways. You can't say men are not raising their kids, men are not a part of their family, and then turn right around and say, "Oh, well, it's the man's fault." Well, how can it be a person's fault and they're not there? That's confusing. That's like me blaming the guy at Burger King, but I work at McDonald's. Why the fries wasn't cooked? Oh, the guy at Burger King wasn't here. What's that? That don't even make sense. So when the failures come, you should be as a, here I go, strong Black woman, and take your lumps just like you take your victories. And watch this.
Right.
There it is. Now you say, well, what do the men do? Remember, the men are dumb. We stupid. We lazy. All we want is sex. We punks. We no good. Right? So move us out the way. So move us out the way. So if y'all are a collective, Black girls rock, we amazing, we smart, we great, we this, then guess what? Since the men are doing such a poor job, shouldn't you produce better men? Shouldn't you produce better women? Shouldn't you produce better families? Because you should have the answers. So if you have the answers, and if we're dumb, we're lazy, and we're behind, then you should be in the front. So you should be the one to set the tone. If you're not setting the tone, then is it a man's fault? Because you didn't set the tone? Because you also, I forgot, I'm sorry. you don't listen to no man. Can't no man tell you what to do anyway. So if a man can't tell you what to do anyway, and you don't listen to no man, then how in the world can you blame a man for your problems? And if you got your own house, you got your own car, you a bad bro. INDPNDPFGHIJKLMNOP. You got all this.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have no problems. You got a degree. I'm serious. You got a degree, right? I'm sorry, degrees. I'm sorry. You got government help. Got your baby daddy help. You got your mama help. Your grandmama help. You got all this help, but you telling me you can't produce better? That doesn't make sense.
One good man, just one. Just one good man.
Just one. And then I'm not trying to be funny. This is my last one. I'm gonna shut up.
No, go ahead.
So normally when we talk about family, right? And now when I was coming up, I came up in the 90s, right? You know, I graduated in 98, so I came up in the 90s, you know, back in the days, you know, when music was the greatest of all time.
Graduated in 99.
All genres was great. All rock and roll and all that stuff. Watch this. All the genres was great. Even classical music was great. Watch this.
Yep.
Kenny G got people moving. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of that. That's a whole nother day. So watch this.
I graduated in 99. I'm right there with you.
So watch this. Watch this. If let's just say 90s, from the 90s, and we now in the 2020s now, right? So that's 4 decades. Let's say 90s, the 2000s, and 2010s. Okay, that's three. That's 30 years, right? Because I'm 40 now. So that's 30 years, right? So if I'm making this up, but I'm pretending I'm another person. If my mama, when I was let's say I was a young buck, my mama was, before Brenda Had a Baby came out, there you go. We're gonna start there. Before Brenda Had a Baby came out, I remember when a girl had a baby, it was a disgrace to have one. You supposed to hide it. But now it's championed like it's the best thing to do.
MTV. Bitches could get on TV for having babies.
No. I'm going somewhere with this. I'm gonna keep it short because I know we on time scale. What's this? So now it's championed. Okay. So but then we talking about Brenda Had a Baby. Now we on Meg Thee Stallion in them now, right? You know, twerk that thing, Cardi B. You know, pop that thing for a real one. Niggas can't hold me. Get your money, bitch. Throw it back. Throw that ass in the circle. You know, see if he can catch it. We in that age right now. Okay.
Yep.
So now, how is it that when Brenda had a baby, now females calling themselves more bitches, more hoes, more get that money? That matter of fact, they're promoting prostitution more than they was back then, just trying to not have sex with a dude.
Hide it.
And now you talking into, watch this. And remember, these are the same females that say, can't no nigga tell me shit. Well, these niggas ain't shit. Same ones. Same ones. Now watch this. If I'm not mistaken, the Meg Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's, all them, I'm pretty sure they no older than what, 35? No more than 35? So if we go 3 decades, so that means they've been hearing this since they were 5.
Wow.
So if Meg and them was listening to that back, if they was thinking like that, who learned it? Who taught them that? Their daddy taught them that? Their daddy taught them to throw that ass in a circle? You telling me,
right.
Their daddy, tell me right now, you heard a man say, go out there and shake your ass. Show me. Wear that short skirt, put that wig on your head. Show me a man that says that to his daughter. Show me. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, we're talking black people. Show me a black man, if he ain't a pimp or a player, show me a black man that told his daughter, go on out there and shake your ass in front of them dudes out there. Show me. Shit. Put that wig on your head. Wear that G-string. Put
Bill
your ass
Johnson
out.
would have killed me.
Huh?
I said Bill Johnson would have killed me.
So when we talk about accountability and building, the problem we have is not the weakness of men, it's the weakness of the woman that is more caught up in, let me get my attention, let me get my flowers now, let me run over people, let me hold my standards. But then when you look at them, you're going, but what are you producing? And then when a man comes along and say, man, watch this. when you with your man tell you, hey baby, no, you gotta take that off. You can't put that on. You don't tell me you met me like this. Yeah, I met you like this. Oh, but that ass is mine now, so you need to put something else on. Oh no, nigga, you don't tell me what to do. See,
Right.
see, there you go,
Right.
see. But you want me to
Right.
respect you. You want me to treat you a certain way, but then when I want to respect you and treat you a certain way, now I'm disrespecting you because I'm telling you what to do. Now I'm telling you what to do. I'm trying to show you what respect really is. And then how am I as a father or how am I as a man to tell another boy, I'm talking man talking now, another boy and say, hey man, respect these girls. And then they say, hey, Mr. Taylor, how can I respect these girls? They look like hoes and prostitutes.
Right.
But
right.
you can't tell them that because it's called fashion. and let me hip y'all, and I'm gonna shut up now. Let me hip y'all to something. For all y'all women that say y'all don't listen to men, and I love everybody in the LGBTQFG community. All y'all, I love
We
y'all.
just call them
Love y'all.
alphabet. The
Just
alphabet
saying.
people.
I'm just saying, I don't want to mess nothing up. I love everybody. Watch this. Who runs the fashion industry? They're men. I don't care if he gay. I don't care if they queer. I don't care if they whatever they are. It's still a man running the fashion industry. They got y'all throwing that ass in the circle and they pulling your men. You talking about these men on the down low? Yeah, because the men that are dressing like women act and look more like women than you look more like women. So the men are visual, so they going, damn, they look like a woman. But this girl over here, she's talking about, what's up, get out my face. She got pants on. She look like a dude. She talk like a dude. She dressed like a man. But this girl over here, that is actually a man, is more feminine. Men tend to go towards the what is. Just saying. I digress. Be quiet.
All right. So everybody, that's my boy Taylor Dean, CSA. We appreciate you, boy, because we got a whole. We've been on 37 minutes. We got a whole lot of good bullshit to talk about and bring this men conversation even further on in. So Miss Arbor, now you and I have had some conversations like this. You and I have had some conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to go ahead and read one of those questions that we got.
Well,
And
I'm gonna address the speech that we just had real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes.
believe it or not, I agree with a lot of it. I am right there with you. However, men do have some responsibility in it on a couple of different facets for me. One, if you made the baby and you don't stay around in their lives, then you are a part of the problem. But that means she's a part of the problem too. Two, quit picking shitty women. If they're not holding your standards, fuck them and go on. But don't marry them bitches. Like, I'm not a feminist. I want to be a kept woman, independently kept woman, because I'm not going to come in as a burden. I'm still going to run my shit, my business, whatever I got to do to be a part of his success. That's why, where'd my name go?
You're supposed to be focused.
I was focusing on my name. It says his Michelle Obama.
Well, he'll see it in
My name not there either. Nobody's name right there.
That's because he got this stuff up. Hi, Reggie. I don't know how to handle. That is true. That is true. Shout out to the KK family.
What's up, KK? What's up?
See, here's Michelle Obama. I'm okay being in the back because I know my place, but I also know how much power there is in submission. So if you just shut the fuck up and let him take charge, be his support system, be his encourager, speak life into him, suck his fucking dick. You'll get everything you fucking want, and you can lead him in the direction in which you want him to go.
Listen. Never mind. Just go ahead. I'm through. I ain't got nothing else to say. Just go ahead.
Next question.
Next question.
What's the matter? There's no rebuttal. All right.
Because I agree with everything you're saying. I ain't got nothing to say.
All righty. Let's see. The one you
So
sent
Demetrius,
me.
hey baby, how you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna say, who you hey, baby?
Demetrius Williams, she sent us a heart. Share this broadcast, darling. Go ahead and do that for us. And Demetrius says she definitely agrees with you, Miss Auburn.
Thank you. All right, this is your question, Q.
A
Why do
question that came, one of the
yeah, it
ones that
came
I sent you.
through. Yeah, you sent me this one. It says, why do men settle for women they don't want and then cheat with the type of woman that they do want? Don't cover your mouth. Say it. Say it with your chest.
Oh, are you an answer?
That's why we have questions, is for you to answer.
So,
Hi, Wendy.
so this is where I'm gonna get cussed out again. So just let you know.
I didn't cuss you out.
No, I'm talking about the people that watch the video. They're gonna be like, "Who's this mother? What's he talking like this?"
Yeah, we don't care if they cuss you out. They're gonna cuss you out quietly because we don't allow that in the comments.
So here it is.
Type your question in.
Make sure it's clear. Why do men get with women they don't want to be with, and then cheat with women they do want to be with?
And the word is type. Why do you choose to settle down with someone who's not your type, but then cheat with the person you think is your type?
Okay. Just type it in, Miss Williams. Type your question in.
That would be called a gateway.
I think I know where you're going with it, and it makes sense already. Go ahead.
So now this is gonna be a little twist to this. So okay, I'm gonna use that, but I gotta use examples.
And Ms. Morris.
So you ever hear a guy say, "Man, we getting married this weekend, we good, right? Get married to my girl, we're gonna rock it out, right?" He gets to the wedding and they say, "Yo, it's her day," right? He go, "Oh man, yeah, that's her day, man. You know, we just the wedding's for the women and everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything cool." And you may not be thinking nothing of it, but the man is getting married because more than likely that's what she wants. Stay with me. Now, it is something that
I was thrown off with the question.
He's saying, I'm going somewhere. What? I'll bring it back. He got married to her because that's what she wanted. In order to stay around, I married this woman. And then on the back end, you see a man wind up stepping out on his woman because he realized he got married to her just to be getting married, but he didn't want the marriage.
Right.
The idea was good, the benefits was good, but he didn't focus on, oh, I signed a contract to this. I just can't walk away.
This license does not have an expiration date.
But
or does it?
But watch this. Here I come. Watch. Bring it back. But if I've been taught to lie early and I've been practicing lying for a long time, then she should already know this is a lie, right?
Oh, damn. He just spoke a whole word. Pass the collection plate.
And she even knows the only reason we together is because she wanted the wedding and the reception, and I had a good job, and I was helping her with her 2 kids, and she was helping me with my 2 kids, and she helped me with the child support, and I helped her stay afloat. We both know that. We pretend that in front of other people, acting like everything's cool. And low key, to be honest, even though the man did step out and he visually cheated, she still has men in her phone, in her DM, on her page, and she has a work husband and a work boyfriend, and she still talks to other guys when they go on those cruises,
right?
Girls' night. Oh, y'all forgot about that. Oh, that they don't call it cheating. They call it the white parties.
Right.
They call it girls' trips.
I totally missed this section of the hoe phase. I think I need to do it again.
But watch this. It's not a whole phase. Like, it's just being a hoe. Because people use that as an excuse.
I need a pen. Because I need you to go back over what the white parties and all of that. I need to write this down.
I'll give you the rundown.
Finally, somebody that agree with me. You ain't going to no phase. You just a hoe.
No,
Damn.
because when a person said,
the pandemic proved you could turn a hoe into a housewife. So I'm just saying.
What? Let's go back. Okay, let me give you the rundown of the places that
the hoes are winning right about now.
So let me give you the rundown.
Damn, so live.
Let me give you the basic rundown so you remember again. Okay, so you got
I got the earring.
You got the work husband, the work boyfriend, and sometimes low key. Let me just go through the rundown because I'm getting too deep. You got the work husband, work boyfriend. You got the white parties. You have those cruises. Oh, I'm sorry. You also have travel agents and travel parties. Don't forget about those. So if you ever hear somebody say, girl, you want to go on this trip with us? We're going to Vegas. Girl, we're going to Jamaica. We're going to Cancun. We're going to Belize and all this other stuff. You hear stuff like that?
Damn.
I'm pretty sure that they're not just going to go get some time.
Oh my God. We got
I think I need new friends.
These comments are lit tonight. Thank y'all so much for commenting.
She said, what's wrong with being a hoe? Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe.
It's not wrong with being a hoe until the hoe pretend like she not a hoe.
Okay, so
you just gotta be okay with the consequences of being a hoe. Mm-hmm. So don't get mad when somebody calls you a hoe. That's all.
So okay, so Denithia, I think we explained what you was looking for. Hopefully we did. Demetrius, she said she had a question. I told you to go ahead and type it in. We'll get to it in just a second, Demetrius. We're gonna get to it. Okay, hang on just a quick second. Terrellyn is saying, "What's up, Taylor?" Wendy, she said that's the truth though. He married her. I'm gonna say I've talked to him in counseling. He married her to shut her up. You know what? Let me say something about that real quick. Let me say something about that. See, another thing that to Taylor's point about women and the way that they look at marriage. I want some of y'all, honestly, for real, to stop pushing marriage on people, because the moment that
guilty, guilty, I did that.
Are you guilty? Okay,
I did it. That was the stupidest shit I ever did in my life.
And especially people in the black church. Yes, I love y'all for real, but y'all know. But
how was it?
Stop pushing people into making choices that they're not either ready for, mentally, sexually, financially, anything like that. Because so you can have a certain appearance of, oh, well, you know what? My daughter married this man. My son married a doctor. Look, let me tell y'all something. Because the moment that the marriage fall apart, then you're gonna be looking with your face cracked because of what your child did, because of what you pushed them to. And it happens all over the place. Now, you can't be calling nobody a mentor or a mentee, or she's my spiritual father, or I mean, he's my spiritual father, or she's my spiritual mother, and she gives me sound advice and she prays for me and all this kind of BS, when you turn around knowing good damn well that you was fucking two of them preachers last week, and all of a sudden now you want to get married to the man that's supposed to be a good man and a wholesome man and all kind of stuff, and then your mama in your ear talking about, well, damn, you need to go and marry her because she's a good girl, and all of a sudden you married a hoe. Two hoes done married each other.
I need to find I need a tambourine so I can just be back here.
Two hoes done married each other. They done marinate all in the choir stand, all in the damn pulpit. They all on the usher board, just creeping and a railing and a moving.
Ooh, and then my sister got her hands up. She hollering.
Yeah, and before you know it, you have been placed in a position of not only ridicule and embarrassment, but you place yourself in a position of being non-trustworthy and a relationship user, whether it's a man or a woman, because somebody told you it was a good idea to get married instead of showing some different things about yourself that you should have took the time to get to know before you bring your shit into somebody else's life. Crazy bastard, you.
100% agree. I had an agenda. I had a timeline and agenda, and then on top of all of that, I had well, you already living in sin. Well, you already got a baby. Why just make it right and get married?
Can I elaborate on that little piece you just said? Where your right here. Let me elaborate on that little piece. I deal with women all the time when they message me and they want to do counseling with me, right? And I said, hey, hey, when did you lose your virginity? And he was like, what you mean when I lose it? I said, when did you lose it? And they were like, I lost when I was 14. I said, no. I said, when did you lose it? And she goes, when I was 14. I said, remember, if you lost something, that means it can be found, right? But when you lose something, that means you didn't know it was gone and you went to go look for it. I said, so when I asked you, when did you lose it? That means you didn't give it away, right? But if you gave it away, if you was consensual, that means you meant to do it. Regardless of what happened, the results.
LaRonda, you are not alone, because I just wrote the list down. I didn't know nothing about this shit.
Now what? Now watch this. Watch this. Now you said, oh, right here it is. You remember when you was a baby, when y'all was little girls, and you said, I'm first come love, then come marriage, then come
baby and the baby carriage.
Watch this. You want? I'm finna give y'all a cheat code. I'm talking about cheating, right? We talking about cheating. I ain't forgot about the topic. We talking about cheating. Why men cheat, right? Well, see, right. What y'all don't like to talk about is just what Michelle Obama. You know what was funny? You already had it planned. The man just went along with the plan because that's when he knew what you wanted. Now it's up to you to keep it going. That's why you always hear women say, "What? I'm in a relationship. I feel like I'm in a relationship and a marriage by myself." Yeah, you are, because you created it. You gave him an ultimatum: either you marry me or get gone.
Right.
You either be my man, you move in with me, or get gone. So the dude kind of liking you. He's saying, "Man, I kind of really like him. Okay, well maybe I can fix it as we go. Maybe I could do it that way." But what he messed up was he forgot that she was selfish. She is self-centered. So she's not going to be concerned about what he needs, what he wants, what is his desires. She only focused on when the next anniversary is, when I'm having my second baby. I already had 3 babies with this dude over here, or 2 babies with this dude over here. So
I gotta even it out.
I'm capped out around by 4. So I'm gonna go ahead on and have this last one. Even though it's funny how women love to say this too. I'm coming back to your cheating. I'm gonna bring it back around the house. Watch this. Here you go. Real quick. It's funny how a woman says, he got me pregnant. But if you ask a woman, how many men did you have sex with before your first time, before you had your first baby? Watch what a number look like. So how? Ooh, did y'all catch that? Ooh, I hit the haymaker real quick. Didn't see how I did that?
Come on,
it's funny how a woman says, he got me pregnant. But how many people you have sex with before you got the first baby?
Shit, he didn't get me pregnant. I got myself pregnant.
Ooh. So you let your guard down for this dude, and then when you let your guard down, you let your guard down for this sorry junker? That ain't no good. He a punk ass, bitch ass nigga. What?
Oh no, he wasn't all that, but
no, I'm just saying, you know how it goes though. Broke, lazy, dusty, you know all them words. You got baby by him.
When you were slapping on him, he wasn't all of that.
Yeah, he wasn't all that. It's crazy, isn't it? Let's bring it back down cheating. So why did the man cheat? Because he was already losing. Because actually, it's not really considered cheating. Because if you cheating, I'm gonna cheat too. And you may say, "What you mean? I ain't cheating. I ain't dating nobody else." No, remember, you cheated me out of my time. You cheated me out of my efforts. You called me lame when I tried to do something nice for you. You said it wasn't good enough. Every time I try to do something for you, it's never no good. Every time I try to do something for you, I need to take it up another level. If I want some coochie tonight, then I gotta act like this. I gotta do this right here. But I'm supposed to be your husband because your husband's supposed to have free reign. But it's funny how your husband don't have free reign to your body, but the dude in college did, the dude at your job did, the Jamaican dude on the cruise did, the dude down the street did.
He said the Jamaican dude on the cruise. Motherfucker.
I'm sorry. And just let me throw this little tidbit in here too. A lot of those Jamaican dudes that be on the cruise, they're not Jamaican. They pretend to be like that because they know y'all ladies gonna come there to find dudes that have sex with y'all. So they get those pumps and they pump up their penises and they take those pills, bang y'all back out, get y'all pregnant, and let y'all go back to y'all husbands and boyfriends. Just so
Okay,
y'all know.
so
I
note
digress.
on my notes, I need to put down, if I go on one of these cruises or travel parties, don't fall for the Jamaican because he's not really Jamaican.
Even the guys from England and all those dudes with the accents, they practice that and they hustle y'all for y'all money. That's the reason why y'all eventually like you ever wonder why these women all of a sudden they have all this money but they ain't got no money? Well, the dudes hustle them out their money. That's what they have.
All right, so
But
stay away from accents and don't pay for shit.
But he don't have to
Wow.
pay for that. Just get y'all information.
Wow.
And
Okay. So everybody, real quick, thank you so much for continuing to watch with us. We got a couple of more questions before we let y'all go. This is going too fucking good. Taylor, again, thank you so much for joining us on tonight, man. It's been my pleasure, man, to have you on. I'm gonna have to bring you on again, man, because we be having some crazy ass topics on After Dark, bro. I mean, it's just crazy. Now, do me a favor, Miss Arbor, real quick. Let's talk about this sex thing real quick because I know we got a
Okay,
question
back to her
about.
question. Put her question.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let's try to get through it for a quick second. I'm gonna see if I can go way back to it. Okay, Miss Williams, let's see if we can get her question. Can y'all see that? It says my husband and I have a big age gap. He's 57 and I'm 35. Our sex drive is totally different. How can I change that? I guess we'll talk about how different it is. Are you meaning that you is it decreasing? I'm sure it must be decreasing because you wouldn't be asking the question about that. But he's 57 years old and you're 35 years old. So Miss Arbor, let's see. Now you got a couple of remedies for that. I'm gonna let you go first and shoot the lady, and that's a lady asking a question. So you go ahead with that, and I want to hear what you got to say.
Well, I do have some bedroom extras that could help with that situation. We have to go back to the root cause, the root problem. First of all, when you were dating, did you not know if you were sexually compatible or not? Do you know what it is that turns him on the most so that you can do that more so to get him in the mood? 2, he's already at the age where sex is no longer his priority. He wants it, but he got bigger and better shit to do than just chase ass. So where are your placements trying to get sex? You have to mentally fuck him in order to get him to fuck you. After that,
Well, I think that alarm was appropriate. The fire alarm, like alert, alert, alert.
it's 9 o'clock. I'm supposed to do my affirmations at 9, but I'll hold on. Anyway, as a 35-year-old, there is something that happens at 35 and 40 with females by nature. We increase. Now, I don't believe it. Some people swear by it. I personally have had a high tolerance for life, and it has gotten worse the older I've gotten. So that might just be something that you're going through in this phase where it's not really that much off, but you have increased due to your difference in hormone at this age.
Okay. Taylor, you got something to add to that? But because this is the next question, I guess she added to it. So Taylor, you got something to add to the first part?
I just go basics. Remember, I do truth or common sense. Do he like you? I ain't talking about love and all that stuff. Do he like you? Do you look good? Or are you just a natural turn on? I call this the gauge. This is the gauge. It was Biggie Small said this back in on one of his lyrics. He says, "Your mom's ain't ugly, love. My dick got rocked quick." In other words, what he was saying was, when I saw her, I automatically got hard. So when your man sees you on a regular basis, does he get excited?
Or do you always have your bonnet on?
No. Does he? Because remember you said mentally, right? Remember you threw that in there. Mm-hmm. Women believe just because she got breast, butt, legs, and thighs that a man just automatically just go, whoop, let's go. No, because you think, or you have been taught, a lot of women have been taught, and they have thoughts, oh, as long as I put my breast like this, and I put a cake on my face, and wear a whole bunch of hair, and I show my legs, and I put my butt out, then everything's cool. Women don't even realize a lot of times that's not even the attraction. It could be
your brain is your biggest sex organ.
It could be the curve on your lip. It could be a curve on your hand. It could be the way your eyebrows are arched. It could be when you turn to the left or turn to the right. You still worried about butt, breasts, and legs and thighs because the world tell you that's what men are attracted to. That's just a part. That's just parts of your body. It could be. Watch this. Give me a big butt girl and a big breast girl, and put it in front of a man. But give it me a fit girl versus that big butt and that big breast. More than likely, the man's probably going to pick the fitter woman because she looks more feminine versus just putting a bunch of fat in some pockets and in some body shapers and saying it's nice. Because remember,
it just depends on the girl. Just depends on the girl.
Watch how the man. What?
I'm goofy.
And I'm helping you out because you say I'm trying to spice it up in the bedroom. Well, he got to already have that thought in the. Let me do it this way. Let me do a woman. Let me talk a woman real quick. You remember those guys that would have sex with you, and when you was having sex with him, you knew he was just having sex with you. You was like, ugh. You just knew it. He was just pumping you. You was like, oh, here we nut, get off me, right? But have you ever been with a guy and you really liked him? His penis wasn't big enough. He wasn't even good in bed, but you liked him. You liked him. Your mom was already going crazy. Am I correct?
Right.
Because you already had that image and thought in your mind. Vice versa. Same thing with women. How many times you met a guy and he was so excited, he already started ejaculating, the nut started to come out already. And he was like, what's wrong? He was so excited. He was overwhelmed because it was already internal. A lot of times people just focus on the physical. You can't just focus on it because they got pills and stuff for that now. And just because a man pop a pill on and he in there pumping you, that doesn't mean he like you, love you.
Right.
Easy.
Having a man make you come without touching your genitals is amazing, but it is all mental. Are you texting him in the morning? Are you sending him random dirty pictures? Are you telling him how you want it? Are you telling him what you're going to allow him to do? When he comes home, have you ever just been naked and waiting? Here's the thing that most men don't know how to accept. Go to the bedroom, get a pillow, kneel, and wait for him to come in. Thank me later.
Say it again. Well, what you say? Do it again. What you say? What? Say it again.
I think you need a book. 100 tips on how to please your man. Ebook. Go get it now.
That's what I do. I have.
You know, and let me say,
a relationship coach and sexual wellness. So that's what I do in real life. So,
yeah.
But
okay,
do you understand though how many men don't appreciate what they actually have access to? One, girls are scared to say that he has access to it or do it. But two, the girls that do give it willingly, the guys don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Used to.
They're not, they're not used to it. So they're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? She just said I could do what? But I didn't think you were supposed to do that with your wife. Like, I could do that to the gutter slut, but what?
But that's the thing though, Arbor. See, my problem comes in sometimes. Wait a minute.
Explain to me why the fuck you have jelly right there.
I always have props around me.
He just pulled out a jar of jelly.
I like jelly on mine. I got props all around me, y'all. I do this too. Go ahead. Now, go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off.
Can we go to? Okay, so let's pull out a question. Let's pull out a question. Everybody, thank you so much for commenting. Make sure you go ahead and share this broadcast. Now, look. Now, I don't know how much time Taylor got, but I'm having a good time on tonight. Listen, we hadn't had an after dark like this in a minute. You know, we kind of been tripping a little bit, but you know, we back on it. We back on it. We know what y'all be looking for and stuff like that. Share the broadcast right now. Thanks, YouTube. We appreciate you. We love y'all. Thank you so much.
All right, so you want one of yours that you got in, or do you want one of the questions I had to ask?
I want your question. I want yours.
Which one? I gave you 3.
Pick one.
I gave
Just pick one. You got to take your time, Miss Arbor. Well,
I'm trying to pick which
David
one.
said he like peanut butter.
I'm trying to pick
peanut butter and jelly time. Now,
Okay,
let me
so
tell you something. You, Stephanie, you might wait. Hold on, Arbor. Stephanie says she like use Vaseline. Let me tell you something about
no,
Vaseline. Let me tell you.
don't do it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Just wait. If you know what you're doing with Vaseline, you might get me. Okay. Now, fuck my sheet. You know, my sheet's gonna be messed the fuck up. Okay. But see, if you old school like all of us except this one, you know, because you know she don't.
He's
You
only
know,
a year
I
older
can't put
than
my
me. Don't
finger
even
that way.
start. He's only a year
This
older.
one right here, that one. When
What
when
I
it
do?
when it comes to different things, first of all, see what happens is that that's a relatable thing for a lot of guys. Just especially for guys that grew up in the 80s and the 90s. You ain't have, I mean, now unless if you spitting in your hand and you know you whacking off or whatever. But Vaseline was one thing that we used to make ourselves feel good. And so if you were old school like that,
It
and
took
if
you
you
3
got,
hours to
you
wash
know,
that shit off.
no, it don't. You got to have some good soap. I'm trying to tell you, because my thing is that sometimes that's kind of what a guy relates to when a woman can recreate different things that remind him of his younger days. Because let me tell you something. Now, look, now Arbor told you to walk in and bend over and say, you know, have your way with me. I mean, that's a wonderful thing. You do that. God damn it. Get that man some stuff. That's what you do. But let me tell you what's another thing that teases him is when you are allowing yourself to be completely uninhibited with the person that you love. If you are not in the mindset of allowing yourself to let a loose of your body, he will not respond to you, because the problem that a lot of people have, and Arbor, you know you're gonna love me for this one because you're gonna be like, oh,
I was gonna say,
Cuban thinking.
what was my tip for the week all week last week? Y'all got
Oh
tired of
well,
hearing.
I don't know. I was just gonna say, stop being conservative with sex. Conservative behavior does not belong in the bedroom. I don't care if you are atheist. I don't care if you is Baptist. I don't care if you're a bishop, pastor. I don't care if, listen, when this is rock, you ain't thinking about Jesus. You ain't thinking about nobody
Yes, you
else but
are.
what's
You
in
gonna be
front of you.
praising Jesus.
No,
Sex
yeah,
is an
you're gonna
act
be
of
praising
worship.
him when you say, "Oh God,"
If
that's
we
gonna be
gonna
the
get
only praise
biblical
we're gonna
about it,
get.
sex is an act of worship. Let's just tell the truth, shame the devil. Sex is an act of worship. If we cannot worship together and be calling on Jesus and God together, why we in here? But my tip that y'all were laughing at me for, because I did it on every show last week, probably the last 2 weeks. So Taylor, welcome. My tip was 2 questions. Somewhere towards the end of sex, and this will get him ready. This is foreplay for the next time. Ask him these 2 questions. How do you want to come? Where do you want to come? And make sure he doesn't have restrictions. You're
Don't ask
welcome.
me no shit like that.
You're welcome.
Don't you ever ask me no shit like that.
Well, I ain't
Listen.
gonna ask you no shit like that because you ain't coming on me. So
That's why I know that. I'm just saying, don't you? Because yeah, don't give me control like that. Yeah, what's the next question? Shit, let's just.
So this one kind of goes along with this last conversation. When a man, especially a Black man, finally gets a strong Black woman, but yet the submissive type, the one, no, don't do that. Because the strong Black woman is actually quite offensive. I don't like that, but that's what y'all call us. When you get a woman who has dealt with life on her own for so long, but when she gets to you, she's in the right frame of mind. She's seeking her femininity. She's being submissive, all of that. Why do you still do whole shit when you finally found the girl that would do what you want her to do? Like you don't know what to do with it, even after you've asked for it.
Wait a minute.
I've been doing this too long.
That was a long ass question. I mean, I'm
Let
trying.
me,
Like,
can I
she's
shorten
already
it?
shaking
Can I
his
shorten
head.
it?
When you finally
Layman
get what you
terms,
want, how do
please.
you still not?
Okay, watch. Well, let me this. Oh my gosh, I'm tired of this. Anyway, okay, here it is. Here's what she's saying because we on the victimhood thing again. I already know it is.
No, it's
Here
not
it-
victimhood.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Whoa.
you
Wait a
pushed the
minute.
button.
Hold on.
Where'd you go?
Taylor, can you
Don't
see
be
me?
running
Can you
away.
see me,
I
man?
need to answer
Yeah, I
this
see.
question.
Yeah, I can see y'all. I can see y'all.
Okay.
Okay. Woo.
Okay,
My
and
bad.
here's what I mean by victimhood. I'm not talking about. I'm not. It's the damsel in distress. I'm a good woman. I cook. I clean. I give head.
That's a
I
fucking
do
man.
everything. I do everything a man asks, and he still do me wrong. He don't want you. Just watch this. Just because I work at a building and they pay me $100,000 a year, it's not like I love the job. I'm getting paid $100,000 a year. I can't find no other job like that right now. So I'll tolerate the hours and the manager, and I'll tolerate it. In other words, it's the same thing. When a man is with you and you doing all this stuff and he still did me wrong. Well, the only reason I'm here because you doing the stuff I like and this other girl ain't doing it. It's the same thing. It's just like this. Vice versa. Let's flip it the other way so we can do both sides. It's just like what a woman always say. I got men on side, I got men on deck, I got this dude over here, he paying my bills, I got man, then go over here, he do this over here, and I got this dude, my gay friend, he talk to me. It's the same daggone thing. And then guess what? How many times you hear men say, we all said, I did all this stuff for this girl. I got her house, I took her business, I ain't cheat, I wasn't lying, I ain't do none of that. And she still treated me like dog. Same thing. They just don't want you. They don't want to rock with you. You're trying to force somebody to be with you that don't want to rock with you like that. And the thing is, you have to decide. You have to decide as a person, male or female, doesn't matter, but we're doing female. As a woman, what is that man there for? Is he there for me or what I do?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because if he's only there for what you do, once you can't do what you do no more, he's gonna go find somebody that can do what you don't do no more. Find a man
That's
that
why
wants
you don't go after the pretty looks fade.
It don't even matter. Well, let me do the woman example. What do women always say? Well, I ain't really get with him because of this and this and that. Girl, I got with him because he treated me better than any man I ever been with. He ain't the tallest, he ain't got the biggest penis, he ain't got the most money, but girl, he treat me good, right? I'll flip it back the other way to the man's side. Look how many women. Watch this, and every woman has experienced this because I hear the stories all the day at one time. What do women say? Hey girl, you seen David? Yeah, girl, I seen him the other day. Girl, he got with this old ugly looking girl. I can't even believe he did that. He downgraded. No, he didn't downgrade because you think you look fine. That's what you think.
Come on now.
She has the skills.
You.
She has the skills and the qualities that he needs for his life. That's why he chose her.
Say it again.
Huh? You focused on, I got big butts, I look good, I smell good, I got degrees, but men don't be caring about none of that stuff. Can you make a sandwich? Can you wear my balls? Can you iron my shirt? I don't care about, baby, you ain't impressing me. You impressing me. I make 6 figures, I got a Bentley, I got this, men don't be caring about that.
Can you make a sandwich and lick my balls? Okay.
Watch this. You said it, Miss Obama. You said it earlier. Well, if you go in there and put your pillow down and get on your knees and suck his balls, oh yeah, guess what? You know, a lot of women talk about how they got cheated on, right? A lot of women don't even realize they didn't get cheated on because the woman was sexually better. She got cheated on because when he used to go to work, a woman noticed he didn't never bring no lunch. And then she said, babe, why you don't never bring no lunch? And then the woman started bringing him a plate. And then all of a sudden, she started feeding him. And then he started realizing, oh, I'm supposed to be fed? Yeah, baby, why you ain't fed? And then he started eating the food, and the woman don't even realize that your man didn't leave you because of no daggone ass and titties. He left you over a plate. Matter of fact, it wasn't even a plate. It was a little old Tupperware bowl about this big, and she put a couple of things in there, and that joker was eating every day. And then before you know it, she started talking to him. He started thinking about it. He started healing, and he realized, you know what? I'm gonna leave her and I'm gonna be with you. And then guess what? She got 9,000 kids She got one leg and one eye and one tooth. I'm over exaggerating because I want to hurt anybody's feelings. But he got with her over a plate, and he left your fine behind because you didn't do what he needs you to do.
Right.
Degrees in money don't impress no man, just like degrees in money don't impress women either, right? Because you don't. Same thing. That's how it is. I'm sorry.
Great.
You know what? I ain't got nothing to say.
Now, I will say that money and stability do impress me because all your love is not going to grow legacy and leave generational wealth.
Those are tools, though.
I need you to know how to effectively use the tools that you have.
There you go. Now we talk.
But but can I say this, Arbor, about the tools that you're supposed to be effectively using? The tools that we got to use, how we use tools is based on you. You can't put a screw goes in a hole. There's a certain way that you hold a screw and a screwdriver. Things has to go into a certain place. In other words, what I'm saying is, when a guy wants to screw you, don't deny him his screw.
Okay, but that wasn't the tools we were talking about.
But I know, but what I'm saying is that, okay, let me come down. Sometimes women try to control a man by the simple fact.
The stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. You're not gonna fuck up my sex life because you want to be mad.
But say, okay, but that's you, and you're the oddity. But what I'm saying is that sometimes, in order for women to understand that keeps a man attracted to her through this process or whatever they're going through, is to understand that you still got to be able to get him to a place where y'all still connect, because it's a certain place in a certain kind of way that y'all got to connect. Now, whether if you're late, right? But what I'm saying is that in her case, if this guy, in this case, if there is a disconnect, you can't be expecting this man, just like Taylor said, oh, well, I supposed to get fed too? Oh, well, damn. She brought me a clean t-shirt to work. Hell, I've been working outside. Have you ever seen them movies? Come on, you damn movies where a guy will be at the damn garage shop and his wife is at the house and she ain't doing shit and she's spending his money, and a cute little girl bring him a t-shirt to put on, and he put that t-shirt on like, oh, I supposed to have a clean shirt? In other words, somebody is showing interest in my needs, and if you ain't concerned about my needs, then
that's why mama come up to the shop with a fresh pair of clothes for him to get in when he get done, and he can bend it over in the office anytime he want. Here's your lunch. Do you want it before or after we fuck?
But see, that women, a lot
you
of
have to know who you're dealing with. Just like we say in business, our audiences, you have to know who you're dealing with, and you have to understand that a man's love language, first and foremost, is respect and sex. They need that more than breathing.
Denithia says men don't always go for what they need. A lot of men my age passing up sandwiches for Barbies and blowjobs. Whoa.
That's not what they need. That's what they want momentarily until they find someone that they can do it all with. But
I don't even like Barbie like that.
They're visual. They're gonna go look at fun things.
Barbie too little.
Say it, Taylor.
Barbie.
Say it. Say it.
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good on the show.
No, man, let loose.
Okay.
Don't be good. This is After Dark. This is the show we don't be good on.
I want y'all to listen to how you're speaking. I want you to. Can you reread that one more time? Reread that one more time. I'm gonna show y'all something. Watch this. I'm gonna show all women. Watch it. I'm saying all right now. I'm gonna show all y'all women what your problem is. Read that. Watch it.
Men don't always go for what they need. I know a lot of men my age passing up sandwiches for Barbies and blowjobs.
Now watch this. It says, keep that right there for a second. Where am I over here?
You got it.
Whatever. It says men don't always. So that means they do in some ways. Start there. Go for what they need. Now, stop right there. That would mean you would have to be around men to know this. Stop there. I'm gonna leave that sentence there. Now it says, I know a lot of men my age passing up sandwiches for Barbies and blowjobs. So that would mean, as women, you ain't making too many good sandwiches. Or you're not making sandwiches at all. Because if you telling me a man will pass up a good meal just to go get some ass, then guess what you just told him? He willing to die for some ass over a good turkey and dressing. That's what you just said. And guess what? If I'm not mistaken, I've been in ministry before. I've seen many of men. The girl standing right there, but he can't get until he gets some nourishment. Ask and wait. And watch this. If you're really good as a woman, watch this. Watch this. What your mama used to say? A way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Now I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna give y'all some little history. I'm trying to throw the voodoo in there, but I'm gonna give y'all a little history. The reason why your mama or your granny or your auntie will say that is because there's a process when you're feeding your man, when you are cooking for your man. Stay with me. You better stay with me.
Come on.
I'm gonna take you there. You ready?
Yeah.
You remember your granny, your auntie, your mama always was in the kitchen, right? This was when men was in the house. If you don't remember that, I'm gonna take you back. You remember your uncle? You remember it was a man always coming through the house. And he would always go through the kitchen. And they would always tell you to go outside. And you were talking like, what going outside? We good. Y'all go outside. Me and mama need to talk. Well, see, what y'all didn't realize was, mama was in there cooking, granny was in there cooking. And see, there's sweat that goes into the food. That's where the phrase come, oh, mama must have put her foot in this thing.
Right.
See, mama will prep that food up. And see her hands and her cells and her skin and her words and how she talked and her fragrance and everything went into the food. So when she would cook the food, when she would prep the food would go into the man's mouth. He would eat it. He would indulge it. It will become a part of his nourishment.
Right.
When it comes a part of his nourishment, he starts to know his woman. That's the reason why you have those mama's boys. The mama will try to show you what to do for her son, because she had to pass that on to you, because the son was gonna stay on mama's tip if he don't go ahead on about his business. She wanted to know if you could cook, because she need to pass that torch to you. But see, the problem is what you was passing along was open legs and already sucked on breast and sucked on toes but see, you already had other penises inside and fingers and other men's sweat on it. And the man, what he do? He reneged on you. He didn't want to talk to you. He didn't want to kiss you no more. When he put his tongue in your mouth and you put your tongue in his mouth, he tasted another man. You think a man, if we dogs, you tell me I can't smell another dog in here? What?
Right.
You telling me, I don't care how many giggles you do, baby, your response and your reaction tells me a story. A wise man, old Negro spiritual verse with like, you do it like a pro and think that I don't know. About MJG. But you sitting up here and you thinking, I'm going to stroke it out of him. But guess what? You did that same stroke with another man. You did that same slide of the knob with another man, because what you're doing ain't created for him. You just repeating what you already did with another man. That's why the man says you ain't for me. You still for somebody else. But watch this. When you cooking a meal, when you prepping him a sandwich, see, you say, baby, what you want on your sandwich? Do you want cheese? Do you want lettuce, tomatoes? Do you eat beef? What do you want? Because you taking his order. You ain't just giving him anything. You ain't giving him something that was already pre-made. You ain't giving him processed food. You giving him something right from the thing. That's why your man come in there. I'm sorry, I got to go back to the uncle and the mama now. That's why they tell you go outside. Mama was always eating like, man, my mama get big because she eating. And guess what? Why mama always wore a skirt in the kitchen? Because see, daddy would come through.
He raised that skirt.
Oh yeah, ooh, come on, preacher. because he bent her over and he gave her some.
He
And
said, turn that burner off real quick. We're going to be a minute.
As he was eating the 7-Up cake. And Mama booty got big. And everybody's kind of like, well, Mama had time to do that. Because, see, she was feeding his soul as much as she was relieving his stress. And that's why Daddy came home on time. It's time to eat supper. And he would tell the boy, boy, shut up. Don't play with my food. Sit down.
Right.
Your mama made this meal. Sit y'all ass down.
Right. Yep.
And Daddy was at the head of the table. And when somebody messed with Mama, Daddy went crazy. Am I right?
Oh my God.
Because watch this. Mama is the life nutrition for that man and that whole family. Mm-hmm. That man knows if she go down, all this junk go down. She know where the money is. She know where the thing is. She don't suck my balls. She know what time it is. She know where my medicine is. She know where everything is. She
that
is the center. And that's why Mama's Day is big. That's why your daddy say, you better respect your mama. I'm going to come over there and punch you in your throat. I'm going to kick you in your daggone kneecaps and make them go backwards. That's the reason all that comes together. Now bring it all back in full circle. I'm sorry, I went all the way down that road.
Nope, I love it.
That man, the reason why the man is choosing the hoe, because the food ain't good, right? And a lot of women, if you ask a woman now, I ain't cooking for that nigga. I ain't finna do all that. I remember we used to go over a girl house. She will fix you a plate instead of fix you some ass. She will show you she can burn first.
Bro, oh my God.
When a woman, watch this. When you go over a girl house, what's one of the first things out of etiquette? What's the first thing she asks you?
Would you like anything?
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry? Matter of fact, if you just got off of work, she'll say, sit down. She won't even, she treats you just like your mama did. Sit down, you need to eat. No, you're gonna eat that food.
That's right.
And she'll bring you this big old thing or thing. And you think, I can't drink all that. She said, I don't care if you can't drink, but you're gonna drink it. Don't waste my food in my house. Wait a minute, what we doing? And then if she know you were stressed out, when you get done, go get cleaned up, and I'll be in there in a minute.
Now,
are you single?
Taylor, real quick.
Are you single?
Hang on just a second.
Shut up, Q. Are you single?
Now I am, yes.
Okay. Just needed to get that out.
So this is the thing. Real quick. Let's see. Now let's go a couple of these comments real quick. Okay, now Stephanie, she said somebody had made you a meal. It will be freezing by now.
Oh wow.
Okay, well we'll keep it going. You can address it in just a second. Hang on, Taylor, real quick. Yep. This is me all the time, cooking all the time. Y'all don't understand how much that means. Y'all just don't understand. You just don't understand. Taylor, you're on point tonight. That's what Stephanie said. And of course, Lakeisha, she says you preaching tonight. And Stephanie said, okay, well, so are you a virgin? So Stephanie, do me a favor. This is what I want you to do for me. The actual question that you want to ask about what we're talking about, just throw it down there. I want what that is, because I know that you're commenting along with the comments, and along with the conversation, but there's a question you want to ask. I want you to ask it, because that way we'll be able to go ahead and talk about it, because I think that this is good, especially when it comes to relationships and unity, so I want us to definitely go ahead and talk about it. So throw your question out there. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. We ain't going to look you up. We ain't going to dog you. Come on with it. Come on with it. What you got, Arbor? What you got?
So going along with what he was saying about the energy, the cells, and all of that Mama puts in the food. I don't know if anybody is into metaphysics, into quantum theory or anything of that nature, but one of the things that they understand, and one of the things that you learn is everything accepts and gives energy. You can talk to water and then put it under a microscope, and it changes how it looks depending on how you talk to it. If you talk negatively to it, it has a different shape than when you talk positively to it. When I speak life into that man, when I put love into what I cook for him, when I pray for him, when I am down for him under all circumstances, including helping him see what was wrong and how we're going to fix it without belittling him, that's what kept Mom and them married.
Can I say something? I'm gonna say something, Arbor, to that, because you are so right. See, y'all women, please understand. When the queen bee speaks, everybody listens. That's why we're talking about process, because like Taylor said, there's a certain way you do things with a man. You know, we are creatures, as everybody like to put it. We see everything first. You know, we see you first. You know, we know y'all accuse us of not being able to listen, but you know, I ain't gonna even go there tonight. We'll talk about that in another time. But the thing is that when we see what you do, how you do it, in the process of your heart and what you're doing, because if we looking at you, we're seeing everything about you at that time. Have you ever heard the saying that well, my uncles used to say man, when you know that you really in love with somebody, you'll love her on her feet. You'll love her on her feet. She don't have to just, that's all Taylor's been talking about this whole time. If you love her on her feet,
he was about to run through the church. He was about to run through the church.
It don't even matter about anything that you got going on about your body. When you love her on her feet, you see every aspect of her soul, her heart, everything that you know that is going to be ingrained in anything that you know as a guy. That's what causes you to get, baby, will you marry me? And you will know that look in his face, in his eyes, to tell if he's truthful or not. And that's when the unit starts. And that's when things go into a place of, okay, this is what I think that I can do. This is how I can forgive if he did something to me. This is how I can forgive her if she did something to me. This is how we can raise our kids. This is how we make our families mine and stay out of our goddamn business. This is how we say, Daddy, I'm married now. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Daddy. He's my husband. He's my husband. You're my daddy. There is a difference. You know, and so the thing is that you got to be able to understand that there's a process to get the respect of a man if you want to keep him. You ain't got no way of be like, oh well, you know, I guess I'll cook you something to eat. I heard a woman tell her, I heard a woman tell her husband, well, you get a meal occasionally. Okay, then, well, you'll lose that man's dick occasionally. Because the first thing we think is when you don't give me what keeps me turned on to you and somebody else do.
Can I add to that part right there? Can I add to that part right there?
It's on you. Yes, ma'am.
For the most part, sex is going to end in orgasms for everybody. If they don't, then you're not doing it right. But stop making it about reaching the orgasm and making it a true exchange of energy. That's where the extra touching, that's where I could go for days about this, and a lot of it would not be fit for TV. But I'm just saying, make it more of a spiritual experience where you continue to fuck that mind while the body is moving too.
Right.
Did I say that correctly? Did I say it right?
You said it right. We've been on an hour 33. And I tell you what, this is what we'll do. Taylor, now man, I know you're busy. I got to book you again, man. We got to do this again.
Yeah, I need you to come on Spiritually Ratchet and hang out with me.
We got to do that, man, because oh Lord, not spiritually.
Yeah,
oh Lord, no.
I need you on a Sunday. Pick a Sunday. It'll be just you and me. No.
when he come, I'm on my way. I got to be there.
I know you'll be there, but yes.
We got to, let's do this, Arbor. Let's finish off these comments because we know MC it's late. It's 9:36. Y'all know we on about 18. This is a great conversation. We could go on and on and on and on about this stuff. We're gonna set up something. We said the other day that we weren't
gonna make it on time. We knew we weren't gonna make it on time.
I know, and you know me. Yes, we are. No, you're not.
We still got like 5 questions just in my phone that didn't get answered yet.
Wow.
Just do it rapidly then. Do it rapidly. Do like a real quick pop.
Now,
let's see if you can get it.
I asked Stephanie to send us her question. I want to talk to her for a quick second, and then let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can be out in about 10 real quick. Let's see what Stephanie had to say.
Brother Minister, hold on, Brother Minister. I need to write this down for my spirit. You said it's a process to what?
It's a process.
Huh? Say it.
Which one? Because I said process twice. Which one?
You said this is a process to what? I just need to hear you say it. It's a process to get to.
It's a process to get to your man's heart. It's a process for you to make sure that you're able to know how to love him. It's a process on how you do things, so he can see how you do.
Okay.
It's a process.
That's all I want. I don't want to stop the flow. I just need to
love language.
Yeah. Well, and then ladies, if that's too much for you, I'm gonna break it down one more time like this. If you ask your man, if y'all having dinner, the man walks in the house. He said, "Baby, what's for dinner? We're gonna have hamburgers tonight, baby. What you want on yours? Not yours is in the microwave, or not it's already been made. Baby, what you want on yours?"
Look, he is taking it off. He is about to run all the way around that house. Come on.
Do you want lettuce, baby? Do you want tomatoes? You want cheese on your burger, baby?
Baby, you know what? Baby, I don't need you to even ask all those questions, because if you made it to the point where I'm making you food and I'm feeding your soul, I should know what you want, and baby, it's just how you like it.
Right. Pay attention
it's just
to
how
the way
you like
his food. If that man like potato salad with his hamburger,
I should be able to know your order when we go through a drive-through. I seriously have been on the phone, and when I know where you're at just by what you ordered, I can tell you where you at.
If I like potato salad with my burger, stop feeding me French fries. I don't season fries. Potato salad on my burger. Put it on the side. That's what I want. If I like beans on the side of my burger, if you out there in Chicago, Chi-Town, they like beans on their burger. Yeah. Get beans and rice aside my burger. That's what I want. Not no French fries.
And
not nothing else. Give me what I asked for.
If he's not an asshole or a pimp, he will repay you in kind.
We gotta get to these questions. Can I equal that up in 30 seconds? Y'all women, what y'all talking about? I'm gonna equal it up real quick. I'm gonna bring it to the head. I'm gonna equal it up. Y'all know when y'all say, can you put my towels back where they go? No, baby, them dishes don't go right there. Them dishes go over there. Hey, don't walk in my kitchen with them shoes on. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's on the man's side. But see, the thing is, as a woman, you have to want to be willing to do that for your man, just like he has to do the same thing. That's where you're messing up at. One is doing it, the other one not doing it, or both of y'all not doing it. One or the other. Okay, I'm done. That's all. I just had to equal it up. That's because somebody going.
Let's bring in scripture. Thou shalt submit to one another.
One another.
Bye.
Real quick, okay, we got a few minutes. Stephanie says, well, he's going on about not wanting to go where another man's went. He says, why would another woman want to go where another woman, why would another man want to go? Oh, no, I got that wrong.
Why would a woman
why
want
would
to go where
another woman want to go where another woman
because
has
some
been?
bitches are just nasty.
Well,
some are just nasty. My philosophy on this is you're going to leave the house with a full belly, and if she wants to taste me on your dick, that's fine. But you're not going to leave my house missing something.
There's a song that I'm often reminded of.
I'm sorry, Taylor. That was rude. I apologize.
I got my eyes closed. There's a song that I'm often reminded of by an artist that I shall not name. And the words of the song, parts of that song said that basically she was at the club. He told her he was married, but she sent him home with a creamy face to his wife. Why did I say that? What happens is that you don't think about who done been where when you malnourished.
Jesus.
You don't think about that kind of shit about, well, how many times y'all done got it in. if you done had 4-5 men, if I done had 4-5 women, it don't matter because our body count's probably gonna equal too much anyway, and that's probably some shit you may want to keep secret because it's
don't
more.
discuss it.
That's some stuff that you don't even talk about because you don't want that dude looking at you like, okay, but wait a minute, what? And yes, it's a double standard. I ain't saying that women don't be like, okay, well, damn. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is that my granny used to always tell my sisters, and I heard her.
Stephanie said
I
Jesus
heard her.
left the building.
My granny used to say, baby, take care of that in the middle because you never know when you're needed to pay a bill. So you shouldn't be giving it to anybody anyway. Just saying.
That's
and that
nothing
ain't trying
but
to say
that.
that you,
Oh my God.
that ain't trying to say that you ain't pure and that you're not trying to, keep it tight, right? Keep it good,
If I call you at 3
juicy.
o'clock in the morning with an emergency and you show up, I should not be fucking you.
But like Samore says, and Samore said it the best, dick is a powerful thing, and we know when it's powerful. We know when it's powerful.
Can I get 30 seconds on that? Let me get 30 seconds on that. Let me get 30 seconds.
Come on, Pastor.
Let me get 30.
Come on.
Okay. No, I might need 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Come on, Pastor. Take your time. Let
I'm gonna bring all of what y'all said together, but I'm gonna try to knock it down in a little thing. Watch this. Watch this. Let's just go back. At one point in time, you were a virgin, male or female. I'm not now. Let me clear this up. I'm not talking about a person that's been molested or raped. That's a different situation. We're not talking about that. So let me get that. I don't want nobody to get all sensitive on it. Okay. All right. Now, regardless you believe in the Bible or not, believe in God or not, Jesus or not, don't matter. See, if we just want to get real with it, see, if you would have stayed a virgin, you wouldn't have all these damn problems anyway, male or female. See, if you'd have kept your legs closed, kept your pants zipped up, kept your mouth closed too, and your anal closed, some of y'all, let's be real. Let's just be real. Well, because if I go there, don't let me tell your story. I only got 2 minutes. I got 1 minute left.
No, you can have all the time you need. I kind of feel like I need to hear this.
Because I saved the Stephanie match. Y'all playing dumb on me. I don't like when people play dumb.
I'm with that.
Let me
bro.
Okay, give me 5 moments. Give me 5 moments. Give me 5 moments because I know we gotta go. Watch this. Let's go school time. That means we're gonna go 3 versions of your life. We're gonna go when you was a child and a teenager, your college years, whatever your college years. It don't even matter if you went to college, your college years. Got it? And then you had your adult life, right? When you was an adolescent, right? Teenager, right? Everybody knew that there was girls that gave head. There was girls that was letting dudes touch their boobies and all that stuff. There was guys that was on the football team that was banging girls out, had a big one, licking girls' cooch, because back in the day, especially with the black culture, we know this for sure. When you ate cooch or you sucked penis, that was a no-go. That was only for white girls and prostitutes. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, so don't play dumb. Black girls didn't start giving head until they realized them white girls was winning out them football players and them basketball players back in the day when they was going to college. It changed. Same thing with the men. Men wasn't eating cooch then, but they realized if you want to turn a girl out, you can eat a cooch and you can still get to see the cooch without having to stick your thing in there and getting the pregnant. But that's a whole nother storyline. Let me get off that. Now y'all remember when you went and y'all was that's where the phrase "let me just stick the head in." That's where they came from. Let me finger pop a girl. That's where they came from. And the girls used to sell for 5 and 10 around the building on the other side over there. So don't act stupid. Watch this. Now I prove it to you. Let me tell you how you knew those girls was there. The girls. Because those are the one that always had money. You trying to figure out, ain't nobody around here got no jobs. So how they got all this money? That's why they didn't want to have all the hair done. Remember? Because she was going around the corner, she had the big breast. So dude, she charged $5 or $1. Same thing. Dude had a big penis. Girls touching and grabbing, they give him his money. Same thing. We ain't getting to that. That's one thing. And y'all would have those parties at each other's house because your mama worked overnight. And your mom was gone half the day, or she was a stewardess or a nurse and she wasn't there. And you invited all them dudes over to your house. So don't play stupid. Come on now. And all the popular dudes,
so much in life.
And a lot of y'all was virgins, and a lot of y'all women and men. Well, it's that you had dudes come over, because dudes always act like they weren't virgins. We know that. You had a cute guys come over, and y'all used to lay on y'all back and hold hands together and lose y'all virginity at the same time. So stop playing stupid. Don't play dumb with me now. Okay, let's keep going. And we ain't gonna even talk about how my boyfriend don't go here. He go to another school. My boyfriend don't go here, and you got picked up by that dude that was 25, 34 years old, and you knew he was older. You knew he had a wife, but he gave you that money, and you still got in the car. We all seen it. We still on the bus stop talking, what Keisha going? Keisha going. Stop playing stupid. And then you blame the man because you got pregnant. Nobody don't know who the daddy is. Stop playing stupid. So let's not do that. Okay, now let's go to college real quick. You and I know when everybody went to college, you ain't had nothing to do. Stop playing stupid now. You ain't had nothing to do, no matter whether you was in a band, you was a football team, you're on the track team. If you did any of that, you already know what time it is. And all y'all ladies know in the dorm, you know what time it is, because y'all had certain people, y'all already said, okay, who you banging? Okay, well, we gonna agree is if I'm having sex with him, y'all don't have sex with him because we're gonna try to keep it funky. Stop playing dumb with us.
Wow.
Stop playing stupid
on so much of life.
Come on now. Because y'all be playing like, oh, well, I don't want to run behind nobody. Girl, stop. Watch this. And let me hook y'all to some game, black girls. The reason why you don't see a lot of white girls and they don't have babies because their mamas taught them what to do until it was time to have a baby. Stay with me. That's where they got the oral sex came from. Bro. That's where the anal came from. That stopped them from getting pregnant. Then that when it was time, and what preacher minister just said, what Q just said, he says, hey, my granny said you got to keep that thing straight because you might need to pay some bills. If you ever notice when you see a Caucasian woman, if you ever notice, she has a baby when she get married to a guy that has something most of the time. And then she solidified it with the second baby. And then she locks it in with the third one. Think about that. And it's the same guy. And then as he is growing, she is helping him maintain everything that he has because she knows if I don't keep him up, then my stuff gonna fall. And I don't feel like working. You feel me? That's why you see them have more stay-at-home moms, because stay-at-home mom checking all them receipts. That's why she know where everything is. Stop playing stupid now. Now let me go to the adults, because I told you I'm only gonna be 5 minutes. In adult-wise, you know when you turn 21 and you was out on your own, you want to play that game. You got your little dress on, you got a little booty popping there. Oh, dudes, you know how to suck and lick. You done had your twosomes and your threesomes, and you did all that stuff in college, and when you was hanging out with your friends at the trading school. So stop playing stupid. Stop playing
dumb. Did you read that
too? Stay with me. Stay with me. Last one. And then you had your whole phase, male and female. Because you was playing, you had your little job at the UPS, you had your little job at the post office, you done got your little internship at the lawyer place, you may have did some ministry stuff, and you did some stuff like that, but the thing is, you still getting ran through. You still was doing stuff at the job, that's why you was going somewhere. Oh, I had to work overtime. You was having sex with your pastor. The pastor. You was having sex with men. You was having sex with your female boss. That's why she kept you on. She the supervisor. She the manager. That's why you got the raise. And she said, "Hey, do you do this for me? I got you. I do this for you." And sometimes you didn't have sex with her. You were just eating that cooch. You was fingering her. You were just licking all on her. She made it feel good. She was an older lady. That's the reason why you should always see the supervisor and the manager with the big butt. Why you think her butt kept getting big? Because she was eating the fries? No. She was running through them. Come on now. Stop playing stupid. Why don't you never see the baby daddy? You don't never see the baby daddy because most of the time you don't never see the baby daddies because it was her homegirl's boyfriend, it was her homegirl's husband that she was having sex with. Stop playing. So don't sit up here and say somebody running behind somebody. You ain't running behind nobody. You've been kissing and licking and sucking all this time. So we act like, oh, I don't want to run behind nobody. Baby, you ain't no virgin. You've been kissing and tonguing people for the longest. The dirtiest part of your body is your mouth. What are you talking about?
Amen.
And
But
guess
it
what?
won't again.
You kiss
That's why
dudes.
people don't be understanding. They got all these diseases, and they like, my junk's clean. You
And
let
here's the-
anybody kiss on you?
And here's the
It's
common
got more
sense.
germs than a toilet seat.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the common sense. Watch this. You are more likely to kiss a person in an instant. You don't know where their mouth been 2 minutes ago. And you just got you tonguing the dude down. You don't know he just ate 5 different coochies in the last 3 hours. You don't
And
know
said
that.
3 dicks on his way home.
Exactly. But watch this.
Wow.
Watch this. Now I'm gonna bring it back and I'm done. I'm gonna shut up after this.
I'm not ready. Like, I could keep
I'm gonna shut up. I'm
going.
gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Watch this. When he walked down the aisle, now just a little underhanded stuff. Walk down the aisle, and then you walk down the aisle, and they about to get married, and the minister says, "You may do what? You may now kiss the bride." Low key, what he is saying is, what they don't tell y'all is that that's supposed to be the first time y'all kissed.
Mhm.
Ooh, y'all didn't catch that. Nanette Lee used to say on K104 in the morning, she say, you kiss me and I'm pregnant now. That was an inside joke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you was kissing, it led to, that's why when you kiss, everybody go, ooh. Why do when your person kiss
babies?
when people kiss in public, why they say, man, go get a room? Because that's where it's going.
Do you know how much old school knowledge you spitting right now? You have no idea, because I remember, and you bringing up memories that my mom would like honestly be like, don't be up there kissing on them girls like that. What's wrong with you? It was a reason that they said that, because kissing is connection. It creates shit.
Kissing is more intimate than having sex.
Right. And what do women always say? You kissing on that girl? I can't believe you kissed her. All I did was kiss her, baby.
Because that's more intimate than having sex.
I throw a next one. Prostitutes don't kiss
at all.
Wow, absolutely. Let me tell you why they don't throw in that kiss. Because let me tell you why. Because prostitutes know that they're gonna do it better than whoever you got at the house anyway, because you wouldn't be looking otherwise. So if they looked at you, because ladies, remember this. I just told you something. We visual people. Men are visual. If somebody that's doing something that is more than pleasurable, and hold up, watch this, fellas, I'm sorry, but can reach that third thought right there that we don't like to mess with, that thought of our feelings, we get in our feelings and shit, that third thought that we try to keep guarded right there, don't let nobody in, that thought right there. If we fuck around and look a prostitute or the wrong woman in her eyes while she's doing the thing that gives us release, not just a calm, but a release, it's over. Done.
So the way to get around this is don't kiss and wrap it up, because when you exchange bodily fluids, again, like I said, you're exchanging energy. That's where the soul ties come from. You weren't supposed to have any of this before marriage. He created sex for marriage. That's where you worship. So now you're out here building covenants. There we go. Building covenants with people that you don't even know their last name to.
Did you just say he created sex for marriage? So what you just said, they cheat themselves.
Absolutely.
Because marriage in God's eyes is not in front of a preacher. It's connection. That's a whole nother topic.
Wait a minute. This is where we're gonna go spiritually ratchet. First of all, marriage was not an institution that was before courts. Second of all, marriage was not solidified until you broke the seal of her virginity. And sex was not only for pleasure, but the main purpose was to continue the bond between the couple and procreate. So when we
Y'all ain't
do all
watching
of this
Bridget
before
Jones.
marriage, we're all fucked up and all in these feelings and have all these extra soul ties to people that we shouldn't have soul ties with because we didn't wait for marriage. Now, am I going to continue to wait for marriage? Hell no, but I know what to do not to, but I know what not to do.
And you know what, Aubrey, you said, you know what? We're going to have to come back to this, because the next time we talk about this, I want to talk about the women that say that men wait too long to marry you. Because my thing is that this is my thing.
Shit.
If damn it, I wish we had
Taylor,
time.
don't turn your back to me. We have time. Who got to go somewhere? Taylor,
My
do you have
problem
to go
is
somewhere?
this.
Are you ready to go?
Shit.
Take your time. I'm just go ahead.
We ain't been on in a minute this long.
I got all night. I ain't got no work. I ain't got no work to.
Right. I work for myself, so I can turn my alarm off in the morning. Come on, Q.
I'm just enjoying myself. Just
my issue is
they call me crazy.
Now that was a question that came
they call
across.
all of us crazy.
I'm a paraphrase, and they talked about how, why do men wait 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 years to marry you, and they're literally content with what's going on with what y'all now. Let me tell you, let me give you a piece of it, because I'll let Taylor tell you the rest. I'm gonna give you a piece of it. I'll give you the introduction. Let me tell you why your man don't propose to you. I'm gonna tell you why he don't propose to you. It's not that you're not pretty. It's not that you even eccentric or unique. Okay? It's not even had anything to do with the fact that y'all together. Let me tell you what it is. It's the fact of how ready you make him. And it's not a forced thing to do. A man will marry a woman that he feels completely and utterly vulnerable with his life, his seed, his money. It ain't got shit to do with, oh my God, we've been together 3 years and he ain't married me yet. I don't know. First of all, let me say this. Fellas, this is where we fuck up at. And I'm gonna say this because I'm a fella, because I done did it before. Let me tell you where we fuck up at. What we fuck up at is the fact that we get comfortable. We get comfortable. We don't move forward like we need to. We get comfortable. And in everything that she's doing, she may be showing you some good things and showing you some things that, you know, hey, that a wife could be. You know, in your mind, especially if you a grown ass dude, if that woman is touching your soul, that's why you got this chick right here and over at the motel room, out the phone with Boo when I get off of work, when she think I'm in a meeting. Because a woman that don't touch a man's soul, a man will not be faithful. That's why the old folks say, baby, you know what? Keep a man faithful? The Holy Ghost. A man will not give his life and his soul to a woman unless if he equates her damn near to God. That puts fear in his life when he fuck up. When puts literally a scare in him that makes him think, oh shit,
I don't. It's not a scare of bodily harm. It's a scare of losing what she brings to his life.
To him, man, bro, you got to understand. It ain't got nothing to do with how you look, what kind of ring you want, all that kind of shit. Ain't got nothing to do with that. What we looking for is somebody that can keep my soul pierced. Look, y'all, I take you real quick. When you pierce somebody's soul, you will never ever forget that person ever in your life. When there's one person that touched your soul, that's soulmates, not soul ties. Difference. Soulmates. When you touch a person's soul, he ain't gonna never forget it. That's why if he fuck up something, that's why he said, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, please, baby, please, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, please. Because she done got his soul. And she know no matter what dude that she get with, He already know whatever dude that he get with, whatever dude, he gonna be like, man, she could have been mine, man. I can't move on, man. She done got married and had kids, man. I'm still stuck, man.
Let me tell you this part, ladies. If you want that, this is where you use your femininity, your submission, your role to make him that way, and understand that your job is to snatch his soul at every point that you can. In fact, he has to come to you to get it back on occasion so he can go outside.
Do y'all understand that's where fellatio comes from? Have you ever heard of when a woman tell you, I'm gonna snatch your soul from you? She ain't talking about snatching it with her vagina.
No, but she can.
She can. But let me tell you, when a woman can make you climax with going inside of her, she is taking in your soul.
How do you want to come? How do you want to finish? And where? Where would you want to come?
I'm trying to help y'all. I'm just saying, because you ask, well, he ain't me. We've been together 5 years. You ain't touching his soul,
You're not
baby.
requiring him to. You're not requiring
you
him
ain't
to. You giving him all of the wifely benefits without fucking. If you can give me the fucking paycheck without me ever showing up to fucking work, I'm gonna keep getting the paycheck. Why? That's stupid.
So here I get in trouble again.
So, you ain't getting in trouble.
So if y'all, I'm not saying this, y'all. I'm going by what they just said. So if you're saying you've been with a man for 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years, and he ain't marrying you, right? And you've heard him say that you give the best head.
I'm sorry.
You heard him say you give the best head. You heard him say that your vagina is the best. You're the best he ever had. Then maybe you're not really as good as you think you are. Or maybe you're lying.
Prove it.
Because if you're saying, if somebody just said, I can snatch your soul like this, and I can snatch your soul like this. So you've been trying to snatch it. That means you must be weak. You ain't got enough juice.
Jesus,
that's a long time. And then what's crazy? So you telling me you've been doing this for 3, 9, 10, whatever the many years, right? But this girl over here that he cheated with, it took her 30 minutes, but you've been doing that something wrong with that. Because that would mean either you weaker than what you say you are, you're not as good as what you say you are, or guess what? He blocking you. He just use you as practice. That's a jack off session, by the way.
If you didn't. Crash test dummy.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I had to plug up. I had to plug my shit up. The shit about to go dead.
Phone just died. It's like
because my bro, listen. Damn it, we got okay. So check this out. Listen, everybody. Thank you so much for watching us on tonight. Man, we got to do this again because I want to talk about. I definitely want to talk about soul ties versus soulmates. I want to talk about that. Walter, the bell is going to bed, man. I'm tired of ringing that hoe. The thing is that I want to be able to understand. People understand how important connection is in relationships. It's not about just what you do. It's not about what you just do. It ain't how good you do it either. It's about the connection that y'all have. And let me say this. And let me say this, because we haven't said this tonight, but we've been hinting around it, but I'm gonna say it straight up. Connection does not prevent fault from happening. It doesn't mean that a person doesn't love you when they mess up. It simply means that they're trying to adjust to the connection that they have. No matter, now I ain't saying that you stay if they mess up, whatever the state is or whatever the mess up is, if you cheated or whatever, however it is. What I'm saying is that developing connection is what keep people together and keep them fighting, because the connection that you got from somebody that touched your soul, touched your life. I'm gonna tell you, when you know what somebody touched your soul, is when you can feel your damn toenails tingling when some shit is wrong. I'm trying to tell you, some shit don't go right in your life somewhere, somehow, when the one that you love or the one that you're supposed to be with, something is going on with them. I'm trying to tell you, you just know. You be like, hello, hey, what that nigga do? Or hey, what your mama do? Or hey, where you at? You hungry? What you want?
When I call you and
Because
I know you didn't take your medicine because you don't sound right, and I can
he knows you. And that's all I got to say. We've been on for 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Right. Watch this. I'm gonna add to the queue. Watch this. Women have this thing, and I'm saying women because I want women. I want them to feel it. That's why I keep saying women. Watch this. Women have this thing. I can find another. I don't need you, baby. I can do this by myself, baby. Well,
I don't fucking want to.
Wait. Watch. If you can say that to a man and you can walk away that easily, ask yourself this question: are you really connected to this dude? Are you really rocking with him? Because when you break up with somebody and it don't hurt, you ain't really was rocking with him anyway.
Cause she's a strong black man already.
Cause if it's me and my girl break up with me, I ain't got no girl, but if my girl break up with me and that was my girl, that's I'm talking about that's my lady. It ain't you ain't gonna see me for a little bit. When I go to work, it's like like you say when the Cowboys lose or when your team lose, you hurt for real. You won't just go, I'm just gonna give me somebody else. I always tell women this: if a man can have sex with you, pull his penis out, pull his pants up, and go to the next woman's house, that's to let you know something. If you can have sex with a man, pull your dildo out, and go back to doing this like this, that's to let you know something.
But I will tell you, as a human, we can be in love with more than one person.
That's true. No, that is true. You're correct. That is true.
The type of love may be different.
True.
The reasons for that love may be different, but you can be in love with multiple people.
That's true. But if you rocking with that person, this is what I like to compare it to. When a person says, "That's my baby," ooh, that's my baby. There goes my baby. Remember that? Yeah. Watch this. The reason why people compare relationships to baby is because when a mother or a father has a child, they would do anything for the child.
They nurture it. They feed it.
No matter what you tell a mother or a father, if that child has meaning, it ain't nobody can stop them from protecting that child, right? It's the same thing when you have it in a relationship with somebody, because remember, the child is the representation of two people coming together as one. So when you say to a man, nigga, you can go about your business. Girl, forget you. You ain't nothing but a bee anyway. Okay, cool. But guess what? That means you never really was rocking. You ain't, there was nothing there. You just you was doing something, but you wasn't locked in. When something happened to why women go hard for their child. I'll kill you. I'll kill anybody up in this book. Call the mama at her job and say something went wrong. She will quit the whole world and go to the child. Mm-hmm. Same thing with a man. When a man is connected to the woman, mess with his girl. Watch what happens. How many men in jail right now because he's gonna kill somebody because he messed with his girl?
Right.
Or thought he was messing with his girl. It's the same thing. But people, you take the value away because you say I can do better. Well, you was there for the wrong reasons anyway. I'm done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show.
That was the benediction. Let's pass the plate. We need to make sure that our visiting pastor feels welcome and loved.
I take credit cards. Go to Cash App.
Listen, thank you.
How many ministers gonna say?
Wait a minute. In this COVID season, we are accepting all of our tithes and offerings online.
I want to have a minister said that the pulpit. Guys, my Cash App is $, Pastor Greenwald. Like, what?
Sometime in the last year it has happened.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Q. I'm sorry. We just talking about.
No, I no, y'all good, because I was gonna say, when we come back on, man, we gonna have to talk about definitely, like I said, soul ties versus soulmates. That'll definitely go into some of the narrow-mindedness that we are taught in our homes to manage our households. And so I definitely want us to go into that one of these days, real soon. I don't know if we can do it before Valentine's Day. We don't want to ruin nobody's Valentine's Day. But listen, everybody, make sure you go ahead and do us a favor. Follow us on all social media platforms. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching on tonight. Listen,
You guys
again,
stay on after the show. Don't hang up.
You want me to stay on?
Both of y'all, stay on. Don't hang
Both
up.
of. Okay. And so again, thank you so much to my guest, Taylor Dean, CSA. It means Common Sense Advisor. Thank you so much, man, for coming on today, man. Do me a favor one more time and tell everybody how we can find you, how we can reach you, and all that good stuff.
Just go to whatmencan'tsay.com. Everything is there. Whatmencan'tsay.com.
And what we can't say, because I'm gonna tell you, he be on it, bro. I mean, oh my God, I forgot, man, how animated you could be, man. About
I love it.
I am digging this, bro, because I thought I'd be by myself with certain things, but they be looking at me crazy. But I guess
Thanks,
I ain't nobody
David.
but them. Yeah, appreciate it, David. So everybody, listen, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, again, okay, on tomorrow night, MTG live at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard
We're gonna
Time.
have our sick people back in.
We're gonna have our sick people back in. Hendrix, I think, will be on tomorrow. You guys been asking about him. Thank you so much. He appreciate the love. He'll be on tomorrow, and definitely make sure we're gonna be talking about some crazy shit on tomorrow about these politics a little bit. And then I think we were actually gonna do on tomorrow is just kind of let everybody know how we really feel about coronavirus. I think we really want to talk about how it's really impacting people. And not just the deaths and stuff, but we're
blocker
talking
I've ever
about.
met.
It's a blocker, relationships. It is a blocker for any and everything that we have done in our lives. And so y'all join us on tomorrow with that. And again, check us out again next week and all the good stuff. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter Live, Periscope. You guys join us at Mash Gas Entertainment. And so again, my guest, man, thank you so much for coming, Taylor. We'll have you on again soon, man. After Dark is every other Thursday. Catch next Thursday with my F-Bomb crew. They're going to make you guys laugh and all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon and all that good stuff. Let me find the whole thing. Peace.